First off, what's up, y'all? Second, thank y'all so much for all the love that y'all been showing me on here. I'm you have one in that ear. I'm super appreciative of it. I really appreciate and enjoy the feedback, hearing how pivotal and how much a part of childhood Casey Undercover was. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all. Welcome to all my new subscribers and just new people watching this video. I don't think I've ever really welcomed y'all, so welcome to the community. Okay, we spell that with a K, alright? Kammunity, okay? You know what I'm saying? I really cannot get this in my ear. This is sick. This one is always harder. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. As always, we are in my bathroom. I realized that the bathroom is like a safe space for me. I feel like most of my really great thoughts and ideas happen in the bathroom. Whether I'm on the porcelain throne or I'm in the shower. Regardless, it has to do with water, which I don't overlook. I think that is something that you can't overlook. You have to acknowledge. And it's beautiful because I really lost my train of thought just then. Oh, it's really beautiful because in a bathroom you have mirrors, and mirrors reflect you, and you go about life and you don't know how you are perceived. Like, you have this idea of who you are, but then you go out in the world, and then the way that people receive and perceive you oftentimes is different from how you perceive or receive yourself. So I think the mirror is a great place to look at who you are and to make the necessary changes. You analyze, you observe, and then you're like, okay, I want to change this about me. I want to change that about me. Again, like I've said many times before, I've been going to the gym. And the way that has changed my body is wild. It's wild. I don't think I ever could have imagined that my body would transform in this way. You hear about it, but then when you experience it, it's just different. It's just different. And when you add on to that the perception of you to others also shifting. So how I view myself and how I've always viewed myself being one thing, and then other people also seeing how I view myself. It brings it into alignment, but it's also scary because you've never been perceived in that way before. And I think that is where I am at right now in my life, is recognizing that people are finally perceiving me in the way that I've always perceived myself. And again, that can be scary because it's like, oh snap, you really seeing me now? Like, over the last 2 weeks, I'd say, there's been certain conversations that I've had with people, young ladies, women, and the topic, the route that the topic is going, let's say, it's new. The territory is new because they're talking to me in a way, or they're letting me know that they see my attractiveness. And again, that's new. That's territory we haven't touched before. You know, I've never heard you say that. You not kinda. I'm a joint, and if the circumstances were more perfect, might have seen what that was about. That is gonna me every time. I love how I couldn't put that into words. Like, you had to be there. The face, you just had to see it. Yeah, it's just so interesting. And I feel like this goes hand in hand with getting older, right? When you get older, you care less about what people think, what people say. And that doesn't mean that you disregard it. It's just the weight of what they say matters less and less. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And I feel like I've said this before, but when you focus on you and how you feel about yourself, everybody else literally follows how you feel. You set the tone for how you feel about yourself. And that goes back into perception. How you see yourself ultimately is ultimately governed by how you feel about yourself. And once you have established how you feel about yourself, now other people are at the mercy of the atmosphere that you've set. I think that's really interesting. Because I never would have guessed that I would be in these type of conversations with these people who I know and have known for quite some time. And now the conversation is shifting. We are exploring new territory. Definitely caught me off guard, though. Definitely caught me off guard. But I'm really feeling good about myself. And not in the temporary sphere or realm. It's really more, it feels more like, the word that comes to mind is eternal. It feels just like it's going to last, how I feel about myself. And I do believe that that is a testament to the work that you do on yourself. So, in theory, I am reaping the benefits of the work that I sowed. And it's cool to see. I didn't expect it to be reaped / harvested in this way. But that's life. You never know when you're gonna go. Life's up and then you... Sorry. I feel like it's offensive to say that phrase, but I do feel like musically songs just pop into my head and then I just sing them. But I'm pretty sure y'all can fill in the blanks. Musical. As always, we have done our time at the gym. Sounds like a bid. Yeah, I just did my bid at the gym. But yeah, I did my time at the gym, and of course talking to you all, checking in, seeing how you guys are doing. What's the vibe? What's it feeling like? Talk to me in the comments, man. I want to get our videos, I want it to be a place where you can share. Over my last, I think this is my 5th video. over the last 4, I haven't really gotten that many comments. And I want to get more comments because I really want to interact with y'all. I really care about community. And I think it's important to establish that so that people can build and grow. Like when y'all watch my videos, I definitely want y'all to always take something. No matter what it is, no matter how small it is, I want you to be able to take something from it and apply it to life. Because we all learning and we all growing. So I just want y'all to learn and grow with me as I learn and grow. Ooh, I finally finished All About Love. Don't know if I shared that with y'all already. And I'm going to reread, because I've read this book multiple times, The Alchemist. If you have not read it, please, please, please do yourself a favor and go get that book. I promise you, it is so good. made me think of the Destiny's Child song. So good. So good. I'm gonna just play it because I probably did not sing that correctly. But I know they say so good. So but I'm always excited to reread The Alchemist because I believe that every time that I read it, I get something new from it. Like there's a deeper level that I'm uncovering of the overall message of the book. And that could be incumbent upon the space or phase of life that I'm in. And it's just always encouraging to read the book. And I believe that it reignites your imagination. So if you have had dreams and you didn't go after them, you kind of put them on the back burner, and now you're in this job that you really may not even really like, reading this book will awaken something that you put to sleep a long time ago, or however long ago. And it's just fascinating to have something as simple as a book. This book came from somebody's brain. They had a thought, and they acted on that thought and turned it into something tangible that a lot of people can experience, and it changes lives. Like it has changed my life. It might sound a little cliche, but it did change my life. And I believe books, music, art in general can do that. I had a thought and I made a comment on somebody's post talking about it. And the comment that I left was, art is therapy. It is a way to release in a non-conventional way. Because you can journal, or you can write poetry, or you can make a short film, or you can make a song about whatever it is that you're going through. And that leads, and that's connected to a tweet that I saw from Doechii. And Doechii was saying how her first entry into Billboard, the Billboard charts, was a satire about one of the lowest points in her life, and how there's really no rules to this. And I wholeheartedly agree. There's no rules to this thing we call life. And I think that is the thing that I am always encouraging you all to see, is that there is no rule book. There's no blueprint to this thing. There are foundational things that I believe everybody must have in order to achieve their dreams and goals. Besides that, It's open season. It's kind of the Wild Wild West. Just a tad. Just a little bit. So, knowing that should give you even more freedom. And that goes back to the video I was talking about the keys. Nobody knows what they're doing. So if nobody knows what they're doing, you can't feel like you're behind or ahead. Because everybody's just figuring it out. I think that's one of the easiest ways to refute that and debunk that myth. Is to realize we all try and figure it out. Like, even me, I'm still trying to figure it out. You guys ask me all the time, when are you going to be on TV again? Have you stopped acting? Where can I find you? And that is an everyday journey, y'all. Y'all don't even know how much resistance and opposition I have felt over the last 4 years, I'd say. Because after KC, I definitely was getting auditions and things were moving in a positive direction, I feel like. And then, you know, we had world situations that happened. So it didn't just affect me, it affected the whole world and my industry. So, like, 2 times over. So that really puts a damper on things. So, you know, y'all aren't aware, but I want to help make you more aware of the process. And the process is not easy. So, because the process hasn't been easy, that's why you haven't really seen me on TV. But that's why I'm here doing this, because this is a way for you to still see me, to still interact with me, to still support me. And it's a way for me to keep some creative control, some creative power, and do the things that I want to do. So I'm excited about it, and I am going to keep some of the things that I want to do under wraps so that I don't continue just talking about it, that I also do it. And if any of what I'm saying resonates, you know, make sure that you guys like the video. That really helps. Leave a comment. And check out my mentorship program. I literally do this in the mentorship program. Encouragement. Tell you my thoughts on things. You can ask questions about your thoughts on things, and we can, you know, have our little back and forth banter and really discover and uncover what we believe is our truth in this life. So, if you feel so inclined, tap into the weight room, y'all. You know, I didn't get this from just nothing. I put in the work. I got my weight up. And y'all can too. Whew. Like, I'm looking at my body right now. The way that I have reconfigured my body composition. Like, this was always here, and I know that. But to see it is just different. Summertime about to be different. I'm really about to be outside in the most wholesome way. But I'm about to be outside. I'm about to be living. I'm about to be living. Let me get to reading this book and doing what I gotta do. I hope y'all have had a splendiferous start to your week. And if you haven't, you always got right now, and you got the rest of the day whenever you're watching this, or the next day. Take it one moment at a time. You already know what it is. Peace and love.